Hi everybody, welcome to PUBG on the PlayStation 4, welcome to Vikendi, welcome to watching me get a solo chicken dinner, and I'm just about to get, I think I'm about to get blatted by somebody actually. So, I've jumped far, as you'd expect, from the plane to loot up on the, I think it was the southwest side of the island, kind of near Dino Park, and I've made my way to the quiet side of the circle. There's now 14 people left, so we'll talk you through kind of the last 10 minutes of the chicken dinner. And also, what I wanted to talk about today was not giving up. Now, I don't mean not giving up in a particular game, because hopefully, whoa, there we go, bang. Me looking at the map, getting shot from somewhere, I don't know where. It happens to be a guy in a ghillie suit who's down by that tree. I can't see him, and I don't see him in the game, but I think I'll get my revenge on him a little bit later, where I blat him. So anyway, being that discretion is the better part of valour, I smoke myself, as one does in solo. Smoking oneself. I wonder if that's a bad habit. And retreat up the hill, away from him. And then I think we see him in a minute. He kind of legs it towards the circle on a different vector to me. Luckily I've got a med kit so I can fully heal up, but the dastardly chap has damaged my level 3 helmet and my level 3 vest, which I was particularly proud of finding. Yeah, so never give up. Yeah, so I guess you guys would never give up on a particular match. You never know what's going to happen in PUBG. You can win. And in fact, this game is a good example of that, because it's one where it goes down to the blue, where the blue disappears. But it's more about not giving up after having a horrendous run of bad matches. So, you know me, I mean, I've got a win rate on PUBG of about, I think about 16-17% is my highest on solos third person on the PlayStation. 16%. And generally at the moment I get in the top 10 on solos about 60% of the time. But what happened last night was I was in a bit of a PUBG mood. I thought, let's play some solos, and I'm really liking Vikendi at the moment, so I'm just playing Vikendi over and over again. And I must have played, I think I played 5 or 6 games, and I didn't get a single kill in those games. Didn't get a single kill. I got in the top 10 a few times, but it seemed like I couldn't do right for doing wrong. And I must admit, I did make some silly decisions that got me killed, like investigating things. But I just couldn't. It was like everything was going wrong, every single match. Now, I don't know if there were some problems with the game last night, with the servers. I know Xbox has got some problems with desyncing, where you can't shoot anybody. But over that many games, it wasn't. It was just. I think it was just my time to have a run of bad circles, bad luck, really good opposition. They must have been good, mustn't they? And the PUBG god, the PUBG dice, did not go my way. So when I started playing tonight, I thought, right, let's put that behind us. Let's not give up. Let's not think, so let's go and play some squads, let's go and play some duties. Carry on, because solos is my bag, if you like. This is what I really liked playing. And I carried on, and I got a second place, which I should have won, but I potatoed my aim against somebody, probably because I should have warmed up in the test in the training home, didn't. And then obviously this first place. So even if you have a really terrible win and terrible run, and it doesn't seem you can hit a barn door, keep going, because as long as you follow the basics of jumping far from the plane, playing the quiet edge, wearing your headphones, turning the volumes up, creeping around quietly, playing the edge of the circle, looking out, using your ears and your eyes kind of in that order, and playing conservatively in solos, you will get wins. They will happen. They will happen. So there we go. So let's get on to the commentary. We've got about 5 minutes to go now. So again, I'm just playing the edge of the circle. I'm very aware that there's some gunfire over to my right where those buildings are, and there's some gunfire down there between those rocks. But it's time for me to think about moving up. But I'm trying to, right, so I just hear somebody coming up to my left now, and then I managed to completely potato. How did I potato that guy so much? Lucky he comes out from behind that rock. So, but I've got my kill, so I'm feeling good. Now that guy at that rock in front of me has just been killed by someone else. So I'm like, ooh, okay, so there's definitely people over there. I've come in a little bit early because on Vikendi in the last circles the blue comes in very, very slowly indeed. So I'm very aware that people could be rotating round. It's time to boost up. I think I nicked this guy's suppressor to put onto my M416. Always good to have suppressors in the final circles. Probably one of the most powerful things to have, the ability to take out enemies without giving away your position completely. Obviously, with a suppressor on something like a 416 or a Mini 14 as I've got here, people can tell where you are roughly, but not with the same accuracy you can with an unsuppressed weapon. So now it's a case of the circle's going to come in. I'm thinking where I'm going to go. Well, I know there's guys over to my right in those houses because they're there. So I think, well, I'll go over towards the left-hand side and just see what's going on. Right, they're shooting at each other over there. So let's just get my belly and just see if I can kind of sneak in, not attract any attention. Let's see. Right, there we go. So there's a guy in the white ghillie suit. Very handily gets up and lies down. Thank you very much, sir. Finish him off. I'm sure that was the guy from earlier who got me behind the rocks. A bit of revenge there. And let's see who else could be there again. I don't need to move. So what I'm thinking here is I'm thinking, stay on the edge. Don't move. Put the marker in the centre of the circle so I know my orientation. Let everybody else kill themselves while I'm just keeping an eye on things. Listening. Listening is so important. Where are they? Making sure I've got my grenades equipped. Because smoke's probably not going to be that much use at this point. And just looking out. It's all about gaining that situational awareness. Right, so there goes that Vector guy again. So I know there's two guys over by that tree. Remember, there's only 4 people left. So there's me, another guy probably over to my left, and then 2 guys over there who are fighting each other. So let's just... I'm waiting for one of them to come out. Waiting for them to be still so I can take them out. Another quick boost. Like to stay fully boosted at this stage so you get that automatic healing. Let's just move in slightly so I can see them. Right, so that guy's come out and very nicely hides behind a tree. Thank you very much, sir. Headshot. There we go. The other guy in the ghillie suit has come down. So now I know there's a guy in front of me, probably 30 meters away, and I have heard a guy to the left of me as well on these rocks, probably on the other side. So this is a bit tricky now because we're into the final circle. What happens next is the circle disappears and it's down to whoever has the most health, or you shoot each other in kind of a random firefight. And I must admit, I put my marker in the centre there, so I again know my orientation. I'm very lucky here because the guy in the ghillie suit does push me in a minute, but he doesn't finish me off, which he should do. He kind of blats me and moves back, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm trying to see if I can see him, but he is actually round the corner behind those rocks. And now I know there's another guy over there. So I think, well, let's just move back. Let's just see if I can see over this little rise to see if I can see this guy in the ghillie suit. Just being very careful, again, listening out. Can I see him? I can't see him, no. But I think he sees me. Because in a second, he shoots me. So again, staying fully boosted. I've got plenty of painkillers. So I give away my position there because I went to select a grenade and shot my gun by mistake. So let's throw a grenade over there. Right, so he only wings me once though. So I've got to push in to get cover here. And so there's a guy up there and Mr. Ghillie Suit is going to push me in a second. Again, I'm just trying to... There he is, so... Again, he has to come out of the blue, so I know he's damaged. So the blue's going to disappear now. Now I know I'm at full boost, so I'm just trying to work the centre of the circle, looking in for the other guy. Now I know he's not in the circle, he's taking massive damage at this point. So it's time to heal up. So we're both healing now. This is really... you don't see this very often. Both healing. My med kicks in, and then his doesn't. He dies. I get the chicken dinner with 4 kills, I think, and hopefully that was a little bit informative and help you get your chicken dinners too. Good. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Put your questions and comments down below, and I will see you again soon.